gorgeous. Hope you're having a great week. It is such a pleasure to see you. Thank you for being here. In this video, I'm going to be sharing with you a technique that looks absolutely flawless on the skin. Not only will it take years off, but it gives a cohesive look to your makeup. It makes your skin look radiant, and the best part is it does not look cakey. And I'll show you this in a side-by-side application with the way that I normally apply my makeup, so you can see the true difference that this simple method of application truly does make. So the way that this works is you want to apply all of your cream products at once. I know, it sounds like that's not the way we do it, but this is the way we're gonna do it. And now the hose is on, so sorry about that. Doesn't matter, we will keep going. First product I am applying is the Pixi Color Corrector. This is the one in peach. I'll apply that under my eyes. For my foundation today, I'm using the L'Oreal True Match Nude Serum, which I will apply on the face with this horrible applicator. Really don't like this thing. I know I need to order a new one, I just haven't done it yet. But somebody had told me that you can get the pump, a different pump on Amazon, so I still need to do that. For my cream contour today, I'm using the Physicians Formula Sculpting Bronzer, and this is in the shade Toffee. And I'm going to apply this a little bit darker than normal because everything's going to get blended together as one, so it's not going to look as harsh once I get it going there. For my blush today, I'm using one from Undone Beauty. This is their Lip to Cheek palette in the shade Flare. Same thing as the contour. It's going to look really crazy, but you know, we're going to blend it in. It's going to look nice. And then finally, for under eye concealer, I am going to use the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. I'll try not to apply too much. Okay, it's really all that I need. And to blend this all in, then you take a hydrating setting mist. The one that I'm using is from Pacifica. You can find this in Target stores. This is their Vegan Collagen Hydrating Setting Mist. Spray this over the top of the cream products. Then take a sponge. You can also use your fingers, whichever works. I find that I like to use my fingers more so for the concealer application than a sponge. And just blend it all in. And the hydrating mist will keep the makeup supple and soft so that you can blend it in. Because sometimes when you apply cream products onto your face, they can dry out, they can start to be a little harder to blend, but that's why you use the setting spray in order to get those products to melt in cohesively. Now you turn the hose off. And voila! Final results there. You can see everything is blended together evenly. It is one layer. That is the beauty of this application technique, is that everything becomes one layer. You're not applying 5, 6, 7 different layers, which can end up looking cakey, which is what I'm going to show you on this side. But you can see everything looks gorgeous. It's very skin-like, and it will last longer, believe it or not. And just for comparison's sake, I'll do this side of my face the way that I normally would, so you can see how cakey it starts to look when you take the time to do each product separately. Now you should be able to see the difference here because I'm filming this in 4K, so I'm going to come in really close so you can actually see it. This side is, to me, caked on. There's a lot of different layers. I mean, there were, let's see, 5 different layers, and I haven't even added powder at this point. And you can already see it looks a little, yeah. It's not terrible, but there's a definite cakey factor going on here. But on this side, it's smoother. It's more even. Not to mention it took less time. It was easier to blend. I didn't make as many mistakes as I did over here. And that's the other thing I love about this technique is that I make mistakes usually when I'm applying blush. Like I apply too much and I have to go back with a little bit of foundation to correct it, which adds more cakiness. Whereas over here, everything blended in seamlessly. I didn't go back and add anything. It's one cohesive layer and it looks like skin. Now I am going back and setting my face with some powder, very light dusting of it on the T-zone only. I'm using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus translucent powder today, but I'm not going to set like this area of the face. It's mainly just my under eye area and then right in here and my nose is where I tend to get the most oily. Now, if you are not oily and you have more of a dry complexion, then you could get away with using just the hydrating setting mist to set everything and it will lock it in place and keep it like that. And it will give you a very hydrated, radiant glow. For those of us who have oily skin, you may need a little bit of help with a powder to help prolong the wear time, but the results still are absolutely gorgeous. At the end of the day, you can see how beautiful the results held in there on the side where I had applied this technique compared to the side where I did not. And the side that I did not apply this technique to still looks really beautiful, but it does have a cakey factor to it, and I don't feel like it lasted as long as the side that I had used the setting spray on to blend everything in. It's just my own personal observation. What I love the most about this application technique is not only how skin-like it looks, I love that it's not cakey, and I love that I don't have to go back and adjust the products. Like I can apply too much cream blush, I can apply too much cream contour because I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it, and it's okay. It's okay. I don't have to worry about it because I can blend it all together and I still get a very cohesive look. So if this is the first time that you're seeing this tip or technique, I hope that you found it helpful. If you've already been incorporating this in, let me know your results with it as well. If you're interested in any of the products I shared with you here today, I'll have all of them listed and linked for you below in the description box. I speak love, peace, and joy into you and into your home. I thank you again for being here, for taking the time to watch, and look forward to seeing you again very soon.